Hello and welcome back to City Skylines Global, where we were expanding into Western Africa, and we could actually go south if we really wanted to at this point, but right now I think things are staying pretty steady, and I really want to pack people into the coast here, even if that means having to spend a little bit of money to flatten it out. It's always worth taking advantage of the space you already have in this game. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit bumpy to keep it looking a little bit natural, but we're gonna spend a whole lot of money on flattening out a lot of the coastline. We may add some keys or something, but that may look kind of dumb. We'll see. So I'll make it a little bit higher over here to make it look just a little bit more natural, but now we're out of money. But this entire coastline here, wow, we've just cleared up like 7 countries here. Fantastic. Okay. All countries that declared war on me in Hearts of Iron 4, so I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, let's go ahead and let this go ahead. We need to make a little bit of money before we can plop down roads, and now we can plop down roads. The correct term for building roads is plopping. If you're a construction worker who makes roads, you are in fact a road plopper. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and build this coastline road up. Not enough money. It's always nice to have money. There we go. Looking good. We're just gonna expand our residential area a bit onto the coast. We have a lot of residential demand. These guys are gonna have no water, but we'll fix that. We will fix that. There we go. We can cut this power line now. Doesn't really do much other than there. Actually, that doesn't really do much anyways. We can cut a whole lot of this power line, actually. It's pretty much unnecessary at this point, since we're building pretty dense. Actually, that one was important. Oh, never mind. We can actually just get rid of all the power lines. Pretty much. Great. Except for that. That's important. Let's get these people some water. Humanity likes water. Or at least requires water. I guess some people don't like water. Some people don't like anything. Okay, there we go. And fantastic. We've got a few more little roads here, and we've got a whole new neighborhood. Great. So I'm actually going to start building districts. So this will be the West African Coast District. This will be the West African District. You guys said to base them off of location. Now there's so many countries in this area that if I chose one, it would be kind of messy, so I'm just going to name those. And then we will call this the Sahara, because it's pretty darn close to where the Sahara is. Actually, I think it's inside of it. It's like this area, so I think we're safe when it comes to it. I think that is, well, this shouldn't be like farmland here, but I think I was going more for the color over there. Whatever, accuracy isn't the #1 priority here. It's having fun. Here we go, and we're just gonna build this up here. And we're gonna connect it all together. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Definitely doesn't look bad. It's not like my greatest workout. Oh, we missed a tiny bit right there. Am I actually going to fix it and use up my time and money? Yes. Just because that would annoy me. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. See, so many houses fit. Always make sure you do it properly. Okay, that's all set. That's all set as well. Why is the name way over there? Okay, now it's way over there. I'm not sure that's much of an improvement. Guess that'll be the coast. Oh, I just named that West Africa. That's just gonna be West Africa. There we go. Whoops. Okay. It's early in the morning. Don't make fun of me. That was a slight mistake, grammatically. Yes, there's a single person there, the West African. They're just standing there, watching over the lands. Okay, so things are going pretty well. We've got quite a bit of road network going. It's actually pretty smooth right now. We don't really have any traffic issues, which is the best. Like, in this game, if you don't have any traffic issues at a given point in time, you know you're doing something right. Okay, and now we need some fire coverage over here. I don't really blame them. I would like a fire department within 10 miles of me as well. Actually, that's hundreds of miles if we're going by the world scale. Yes. 911, what's your emergency? Oh, my house is on fire. Oh, it'll only take 28 hours for the trucks to get there. While you're waiting, just stand outside, wave your arms around. Maybe a neighbor can help you. There is our third wind turbine. We're going very green, except for the Sahara. But I guess that is in fact accurate. Look at that, it actually looks like sand, so fantastic. We're keeping everything how it should be. Perfectly balanced. Okay, and all we have to do now is build a little bit of an outcropping here because I want to really take advantage of the space we have, and having this here means that we can just pop a little bit more industry over here and a little bit commercial over here. Great, 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 great. Look at that. We are building up so quickly, and we're taking very good use of our space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a way to enter and exit right here. Do-do. Hopefully that doesn't kill traffic in the future. It seems with Traffic Manager President Edition, though, that they're pretty smart about using the lanes. They won't go in the right lane and get stuck. They're smarter than that. Yay! Don't have to worry as much about stupid traffic jams. Man, the coast is looking pretty good. That makes me ask, can I actually set it to what I want to set it to? No, I can't. I'd like to set it to, like, a fancy area. What is this? Oh, Paint Park area. I forgot about that. I want to set it to, like, or is it tourism? Yeah. Tourism, all tourism. Make a huge tourism industry. You can watch the boats go by, the boats which are strangely high-tech. Mods. I can just sum it up by saying mods. The pollution issue is starting to get a little bit bad. There's a little bit of a problem here. One of the things about this map is, although it's not in a box, there's no currents, so the pollution is still going to be just as bad. It's only going to be dragged towards our pumps. So that is an issue, but we'll try to figure it out. This area right here should be built up. I'll actually keep the mountains here some. Oh, busy town. Now we have tourism, new roads and stuff, and doesn't expect me. Yeah, better fire, hospital, bus, skate park, blah blah blah. Okay, so education is one thing that we can't afford right now. but I don't think we have any healthcare capacity, and I think that's going to be our main priority. Just put it right over here. Great. And we got some money from that, so I'm just going to build up this area right here. We're going to keep this mountain somewhat. It's going to be kind of expand. Okay, can I undo that? No, I can't. Great. I just spent a ton of money on that. Whoops. Oh well. And then we'll flatten over here. See, I'd like to keep some of the mountains and stuff visible. I don't want it to just be flat. That would be pretty boring. But by creating like these areas where we can like make higher parts of the city, I can go ahead and do this. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got our first disaster incoming. We have a 3.8 tornado. Oh no! There's a tornado! There's a tornado hitting Africa. Ah! Don't hit my town, please. Don't hit my town. Just go around the coast. Oh, you're gonna kill the electric grid. Okay, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Please don't hit my highway. You're gonna hit my highway. No, not that intersection. Okay, never mind. You're turning around. You are a very angry little tornado. And you're not little. You're like the size of a country. Oh my god, that'll make fantastic clickbait. Countrywide tornado slams into Africa. I'm sorry, I have to do it. Just because it's technically correct. Except there was no damage. But that's okay. We'll be CNN. Just go for those clicks. There we go, that's pretty nice. And what we can do is we can even give them their own highway connection. Look at that, very nice. I'm very happy with that. And what we can do is we can also pull this out to here and try to connect these areas. Not enough money. Money isn't everything, game. Why must you make me need money? There's more to life than just throwing money at your problems. There we go. Great country road. That song. Inhales sharply. Country road. Okay, let's go ahead and zone all of this. Look at all of the residential area we just built up. Oh, it brings a tear to my eyes. Taking advantage of all of that space. Look at that. We have really built up Africa. We've got a big area over here. Up here, I don't know what to make it. I'm thinking maybe more industrial because they're raised up. I'm gonna go with a mix. I'll go with a bit of residential. Oh, well, that was a mistake by me. There we go. Very nice. And then the rest will be commercial. So we've got some commercial demand. So I'm not gonna just ignore it. You're welcome, population, for not being ignored. Oh, we could move over to South Africa or into Europe. Or we could go further into Africa. I think I'm actually going to go further into Africa to start. Just because of look at the amount of trees. Man, we can do complete realistic mode and just cut them all down for money. Oh, society. We live in a society. The memes. Okay, same as selected. There we go. Distance. That's what we want. There's a button for this, though. Is it just Control Plus? Yes. I do not actually know how far apart they are, though. Is it 30? Is that correct? It may be 32. No, I don't think anyone would be able to tell the difference if I was slightly off. What the actual heck? What is that? What? 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 What have you done? What have you done? That's the most broken thing I've ever seen. Oh, jeez. I've seen my own videos. Okay, let's try this again. We need to, like, make it get some elevation. What was the button for that? Shift, Control plus? Yeah. Was it 10? What the actual heck are you doing? It looks like this mod may not like me anymore. Can't I just start here and just... Oh boy. Okay, never mind. This is taking way too much effort. I may just do this by hand. It seems like the mod has failed me. One-way 3 slope. No, it's on the wrong thing. Why is it on the wrong thing now? Let's try this again. Maybe that's why. 32, and we'll do height as 10. Oh, 12. We want it to be 12. See if that's better. That is better. That is much better. I mean, it's not perfect, but that is a million times better than it was. There we go. Now we've got a highway going all the way down. And we can just... Oh, no. Go away. How do I get rid of you? Oh, right here, right here. There we go. Okay. Now we do that. Wow, slight height difference there. You know, I'd usually complain, but having one slightly higher than the other isn't going to be enough to make me complain. I know some highways are actually made like that, so as long as we can make it not look ridiculous like that, that's fine. I'm not going to freak out. It's just aesthetic, of course. It's not a mistake. It was planned. Okay, maybe it looks kind of dumb. Great. I may have a solution, though. A solution that isn't absolute trash. Using Move It. To grab all the parts that are too high. And then doing page down. Okay, this is supposed to work. I've done this before. Yes, I can move them all. It's not what I want to do, though. I want to make it move down. Did I have to hold down page down before? Like, how do I make this? It's lagging when I do that. I just... How did I do that before? There's a special way to do it. I thought it was just page down. There's gotta be a tool here. Okay, maybe not. I may give up. Oh well, there was an attempt. Is it because I didn't, like, select it this way? If I do this, will it be happy with me? Wait, it is. What? Okay, wait. That worked. Apparently there is a difference. Okay, so if I just do, like, this... And then... Oh, it's because I didn't select the nodes. Oh, okay. I have to actually select the nodes of the highway. There we go. That's better. I forgot. Okay. So it's actually the nodes that control where everything is when it comes to roadways. So if I select the nodes of it, I know this is probably really boring to watch me just work on this one bridge, but I hope you all learned something today with the Move It mod. Select the nodes, not the actual highway. Beautiful. See? It's all fixed. Through science. Not really, nothing scientific about that, but we're gonna pretend it is. Okay, the Sahara's looking pretty good, although it's looking a bit to the west, but that's fine. Looking good. Very good. Now we can start building up a forestry industry. Do. I don't even know if we have a unlocked forestry industry yet, but that's fine. You know, we'll make it work. Okay, so you're just gonna come around like this, your industry, so I don't have to be too fancy with your roadways. Who's kidding? I'm never very fancy with the roadways. Whenever I try to be fancy, it ends up horribly. And there we go. So now we've got connections to the outside world. So this area is going to be normal industrial. Because they have to refine the products from the trees. So you guys are going to be refining the stuff. Which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, great. New industrial area down here, which is kind of square, but that's okay. And now, snaking off of it, we're going to have the great farms. The great tree farms. All the trees. We're going to just snake all the way. Because, honestly, the only thing that needs to happen here is getting the trees to, like, grow and offer us all of their great materials. And that means that just having a bunch of spiraling roads is the best thing for traffic. There we go. There's our tree farms. Looks good. I guess we can name this the Congo, because this is pretty much where the Congo is. The Democratic Congo / Congo, both in the same-ish area, so just gonna name it the Congo, and we'll go ahead and zone it up. Let's go ahead and build up. There we go. Tree industry. Wow. Central Africa is really going to be industrial. We're going really heavy into industrializing. Very nice. We'll see what builds up there. Great tree farms, and then we've got the industrial area. And we've got all the roads. Fantastic. Things are going completely as planned. But those jobs are going to need some people to work them. So we're going to try to expand our residential area out into these mountains as well as we can. And then we will just snake this road over here. And come over to this coastline. And also fit some people over here. Oh, that's kind of interesting looking, but it works. And then just a way to get to work. In between, we always have commercial as padding, and we can have a whole lot of residential. Just have to make sure we do, in fact, give everyone water and stuff so they don't die. Death is bad. We're gonna prevent that from happening. Great. Fantastic, and I can probably even do that. And that. Great. A lot of the continent now has water supply as well. Electricity is a bit further off, but it's going to connect once people move in right there, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, what's next? We're going to go ahead and pull some roadways out here, just to make a little bit of a residential section up here. Very nice. Another neighborhood's gonna build up on that mountain range. And I wonder how long it's gonna take for the tree farms to start growing. Okay, this isn't really South Africa. I know Angola's over here. I mean, we could just call this Angola, just because it's kind of in the right area. Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it Angola. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best here, but we're not gonna have, like, perfect shapes, so the names are gonna be whatever I remember being in the area. Which thankfully I'm not trash at geography. I know where most countries are. It's just with Africa, there's just the Congo is big enough that I can be confident there, but like the West African coast, we have like a ton of tiny little splinter countries here. Trying to make them all separate from each other would be an absolute nightmare. There we go. And then we have residential along the coast to actually work at those jobs we made. Spook Vooper, making jobs for the citizens. Best government. Okay, look at that. We've got that all building up, and we've got the workers coming in. Main highway doesn't have too many connections, and that's good because we can take advantage of it in the future. It's running very strong though. Look at that, the economy doing great. We're building up. I think we can do some offshore power generation now. That should kickstart our electricity production. And how's water availability? It's doing fine. One issue is that this pollution is starting to get a little bit bad. I'm going to accept the fact that this is not good. Okay, so we've got Boomtown, we've unlocked... Oh, we've already unlocked high density? Whoa. It's actually Big Town. Okay. I think it's because the amount of land compared to water on this map is so small. But it looks like things are going to be easy for us when it comes to that. One issue is the only green thing we've got is kind of the bad green thing, but we'll just put 3 of these down. We'll do our best to keep things clean, but this is only going to slow down the process of pollution. What an ugly stain on the world. Doing our best. Okay. There we go. Now we've got a little bit cleaner sewage handling. This is in the world forever now, pretty much, unless we build scrubbers all over the place. Very sad. There is no fixing that, really. It'll spread out and just make the entire ocean nasty. Realism! Let's go. Okay, over here, hopefully the forestry industry will pop up We need to push through that residential demand first, though. Which means getting a little bit creative. I mean, there's a lot of space. We just have to find smart ways to use it. Okay, so if we go ahead and plop this down to here, we can do this, and that's looking good, and then we can do this. Okay. Fantastic. Next up, I think we can just zone... Oh, no, that's all watered up already. It's all zoned up. Okay, so I think that's going to be good for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Our city planning's looking pretty interesting right now, but, you know, it's working. So, that's going to be episode 2. Bye.